Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We have started the series How the Secret Changed My Life, Real People, Real Stories, Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Let's start a new story today. The name of the story is Happy Power. Yeah, so I was one of the most miserable people I had ever known. Misery was a lifestyle for me, even though I didn't realize it all at the time. Then, after more than 40 years of living in utter misery, it all suddenly changed. The best part was it was so simple. By changing just one thing in my life, I went from severely depressed, jobless single mom who continued to turn to drinking to operating my own independent publishing company. I remember the first thing I tried to take my life. I ran to the bathroom crying, filled with hurt. I opened the medical cabinet and took all the prescription pills I could find and swallowed them. I just wanted to die. I don't even think I knew what the word suicide meant because I was only 9 years old. But I knew those pills could kill me. I just wanted to die. It was the first of many suicide attempts through the years. Pills, wrist cutting, self suffocation. Once as a teenager, I even put a gun to my head. But my parents came home early and threw the gun back into their nightstand and ran to my room. Starting in my 20s, I turned to alcohol. I went in and out of jobs and relationships while constantly moving. I had gone from being financially well off to being jobless, even to losing my home to foreclosure. I went from save back pain to constantly calling in sick to breast cancer, and those were just the good times. Then 2 years ago, I finally decided to pursue my dream and become an author of psychological fiction. And I did. I poured myself into my books, which did pretty well in sales. Then one day, I sat at my computer ready to knock out my sixth book, and I didn't want to. I was tired, exhausted, miserable. I had worked so hard at fulfilling my dreams of becoming an author. And now I was right back to my emotional bottom. I couldn't believe I thought this is it and felt numb. I interacted with the world as best I could but felt so removed from it at the same time. I was a single mom of two girls and taking my life wasn't an option. So I just struggled through life and best as I could telling loved ones what they wanted to hear because I didn't even understand the truth of the situation. I had been studying and learning about the law of attraction for years, but something was missing and I could not figure it out. After a week, I began to give some thoughts to the idea that maybe being an author wasn't what I am supposed to do in life to make me happy. Then I said it again and again until it narrowed down to make me happy. Make me happy. I thought back to the dozens of times I had watched, read, and listened to The Secret, and Rhonda Byrne said, "You have to feel good." Then it dawned on me, what if all I ever wanted out of everything I have been chasing was not to get the thing itself but to be happy, to feel good? What does that even mean? I realized that I had never learned how to be happy. Sure, I had happy moments, but happiness, no. I had been chasing it and didn't even realize it. So it was in the moment I decided I needed to learn how to be happy, and the only one who could teach me was me. I made a list of 10 things that really made me happy and decided to start incorporating these things in my life every day. Then life got in the way and I didn't do them. But I still looked at my list every morning and gave thought to doing these things even if was just in my mind. And guess what happened? I began to feel happy. It was embracing every morning and proactively giving thought to things that personally made me happy, that financially taught me my own happiness. Once I taught my mind and body how to be happy, I began to manifest more happy things, and because of I felt happy, I naturally manifested more happy things into my life. I wish I could go back and tell my 9-year-old self, you don't need to take those pills to make the pain go away. You can make those awful feelings go away. You just have to make the happy list and it will be okay. It will be more than okay. It will be great. But I can't go back. All I can do now is share my story with others and tell them that after more than 40 years of misery, it all changed once I became proactive in creating my own happiness, and the law of attraction did the rest. If everything I went through was to share this message with the world, I was all worth it. Heidi J. Chico, California, USA. Be happy now. Feel good now. That's the only thing you have to do. And if that's the only thing you get from reading this book, then you have received the greatest truth of the secret. We are all entirely free to choose whatever we want. The power is in your hand now, and you are the one who choose how to use that power in your own life. You can choose to have a happier life today or put it off until tomorrow. What feels better? You choose. The Secret Daily Teachings. I wanted to discuss key to happiness points here. First, you change your life with one happy thought at a time. Second, give your full attention to thoughts that make you feel happy and ignore thoughts that don't make you feel happy. Third, the more positive thoughts you entertain, the happier you will become. Third, when you are happy, you attract happy people and happy circumstances and events into your life. Next, it's not the circumstances of life that are preventing you from being happy. It's the excuses you are making not to be happy. Stop entertaining thoughts of misery about anything in the past. If you focus on past difficulties, you are bringing more difficult circumstances now. Believing negative thoughts is the biggest contributor to humanity unhappiness. Fill yourself with positive thoughts and feelings, because where positive exists, negative cannot exist at the same time. Next, youth secret shifters to change negative thoughts. To be happy, look for things to appreciate no matter what is happening around you. There is no such thing as a hopeless situation. Practice being happy today. Your future life depends on it. The shortcut to a great life is to feel and be happy now.